So here we have the Seat Leon Mk3 dashboard. This is the pre-facelift compared to the 3.5, which typically comes in 2018 models and onwards. The 2018 model normally has like a proper virtual dashboard, where this one's just a digital dashboard. It has many settings that you can scroll through. There's functions on the steering wheel that you can select. You can even change the screens by pushing obviously these said buttons, and then you can go through and look at vehicle status to see if there's anything wrong with your vehicle. You have a telephone option, so great for obviously hands-free. You have audio, you have navigation that you can view on here as well. On the facelift models, it's quite an interactive facelift. Obviously you can see for me, I don't have the sat-nav SD card, so I can't see properly the data, but when you do, it gives you like a brief overview of the sat-nav, which is great. Handy if you are using your entertainment system for something else. Obviously you have assist systems as well, so on this car I have front assist, which will auto brake for me. If I had other assist functions, it would be on this car and it would show you there. And also you've got your driving data. I quite like to have the miles per hour there visually, rather than having to look at the clocks itself. It just makes things quite easy for me. That's what I prefer. And you can scroll through for a warning when you're going at certain speeds. It tells you your oil temperature, your coolant temperature, the average consumption that you're doing at the moment, which is that one, and obviously your normal consumption. You have range, so how much food you've got left, the conversion consumptions, travelling time, and obviously how much distance you've travelled, and the average speed that you've been driving at. As you can see, I don't like to speed. But obviously the steering wheel itself has lots of functions. You can control obviously the sound from this one as well. You can skip tracks or go back to track starts, or even the track previously to the one you're on. Again, another telephone function. To answer telephone, if someone calls you, it will show on the dashboard, and you can just push that to answer from your steering wheel. With the infotainment system, I tend to run Apple CarPlay, and I will have things like Spotify, which is going on there, or Waze. That's why I don't have the navigation card to view it there or here, because I always use Waze. It's more up to date than having the SD card. You can access obviously the radio, telephone, the vehicle. There's some great options inside the vehicle where you can obviously reset tyre pressure. Let's say if you've got a tyre pressure light that comes on over here, it will then tell you. As you can see, currently I have no entries, but if there was anything wrong with the vehicle, it would tell me there. And obviously you can change the view by pushing the view up top. You can look at driving data. It will tell you how you're driving on a since start, a long term, and also since refueling. Again, great options to see how you're driving and what your consumers are. I would say with this particular model, it's the Seat Leon 2 litre 184, which means it's 184 PS, which translates roughly to about 179, 180 brake horsepower. So this one does quite well on MPG, even though it's got quite a lot of power. I'd probably get between 40 and 60, depending on how I'm driving or where I'm driving. If it's in inner London, you'll probably get around 30 mpg to 40 mpg, just because of the start stops, and it being a diesel, it won't be as efficient as petrol. With the Eco Trainer, it will learn how you drive, and it even offers you eco tips, so you can look at that. It will tell you how you can drive more efficient to get a better fuel MPG ratio. And again, the whole vehicle status option that I showed you before. But all in all, it has some great features. Obviously this one will take you back to the main screen. This one will take you back to your Apple CarPlay section. So if you have it plugged in via your USB to your phone, so USB to USB-C or USB to Apple, it will then produce an option to connect your phone. But all in all, that is pretty much the tech that comes with this car. I have obviously auto lights, and also I have auto wipers. The lights will come on automatically when it's too dark or when it's too light. They will turn off, and the wipers, if it detects rain, it will then automatically start my wipers. Obviously with this one as well, you have the mood lighting for the car. You have a lock button and a unlock button, great if you want to secure the vehicle whilst on the move or if stationary. And again, you can control the functions for the rear. So this button will stop obviously the children from opening the rear window, and you can control the rear windows yourself as well from here, and obviously the front windows from here, along with electronically adjusting your wing mirrors. If you have it in the L position for whenever you reverse, your wing mirrors will automatically dip to the setting that you have. To have that set, all you do is you put your car into reverse, and then you adjust the angle where the mirror is, and then every time you then go into reverse, it will adjust the mirror accordingly, which is great. You don't have to faff around with the wing mirrors. I mean, at this moment in time, you'll see that my car has the wing mirror in a normal position. If we come down to the reverse function, I still have it in this same position, but if you are to adjust it down, and then you come out of reverse, and you were to go into drive, and you were to make your way off, the wing mirror will return to a normal position, and every time you go into reverse, it would then go back to that position. But yeah, I will update some more information about the tech for this car, but anyone who's looking to buy one of these cars, I would seriously recommend it. I've had quite a lot of these cars where I thought the grass is greener. I've always come back to the Seat that I love and is reliable.